Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another day. Well, good evening, good morning, whatever, good night, all these people from
Hi,
different parts of the
everyone.
world. How's everyone doing today? How is your morning, night, evening going? Also, we have a little bit of an announcement that we just found out. Pop punk or whatever you want to call them, band Sum 41 called it quits. Some 1 through 40 still together, but Sum 41 called it quits. However, they did recently announce, like last year, that they have a double album coming out, which is the first one is Heaven, which is going to be a pop punk sound, and then Hell is going to be like a heavy metal sound. So are they going to like call it quits, do this tour, release a new album, and call it quits again?
Wait, that's better.
Breaking news.
Yeah, we're a bit late on that now, but who cares?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's isn't it weird that they're gonna like bring out a new album and then let's see you later.
See you later. We'll see you later before the last album. That's
like let us take your money and then say bye bye.
Yeah, and then take your
Do you
money
reckon
again.
like when these bands retire, do they still make money off merch? Like
They still make money off merch. They still make money off royalties. They still make all that money.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
They're just calling it quits from making money from the touring portion.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they're still making bank, but they make more money on the road because they're selling merch on the road and ticket sales and all that shit. That's why Motley Crue keeps coming back at tickets at $200 a pop.
That and then obviously merch. Merch is like the big thing these days now. That's how they survive these days, isn't it?
Well, I think I think it was Gary Holt that said that he's a glorified T-shirt salesman at this point.
What now?
Mm-hmm.
For Exodus or
both? Because the fact of the matter is, these bands do not make a whole lot while on the road.
No, it's a hustle.
Their albums. Let me get that off your face there. I don't know where the other label logo went. There it is. But Exodus, they make most of their money off T-shirt sales. Any of these bands really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just how it is, especially up and coming bands. Now, something I was wanting to talk about, getting away from the music, because this is something that I thought of yesterday before I came up with a topic, because I was a little late coming up with shit for this episode. AI is getting terrifying, in my opinion.
What is AI? Explain.
AI, artificial intelligence. It's a computer that like makes artwork and like you can actually put your face on somebody else's body and all that other crazy shit. And
didn't they do that as a movie called Face Off?
That was an old movie, but yes, it's very similar.
And a good movie too.
Yeah,
it is.
And what happened recently, from my understanding, I could be mistaken, but the leader of Ukraine was recently AI'd, and Russia faked a video of him surrendering, and he had to go and tell all of his people that that's fake.
Holy
shit! It's getting terrifyingly realistic.
Yeah,
that's
scary shit, dude.
I think when they do that,
Yeah, but it's a form of AI.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But they call that deep fakes. People are making pornography using celebrity faces, like all kinds of crazy shit like that. I think it's getting a little too far-fetched because you can't believe what the hell you see online anymore being that person. Mm-hmm. And you can easily
when the real person says it, though, they'll be like, this never happened.
Yeah, but you can't really say that because people like pictures or videos or it didn't happen. So people think it's actually you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how do we believe it's not you?
Yeah.
And how do we believe that it's like what the hell? Also, this brings to mindset that there are AIs and robots and shit that have AI inside of it that you talk to it and it memorizes speech patterns and shit and memorizes the way that you move. And they've been doing that in other countries. I don't know if they've done it here or not. That's some Terminator shit.
It is.
Well, I'm guessing the Terminator predicted all this shit.
Yeah, because they're saying that this is to help, like, do harder jobs so that we humans can have like easier lives and make good money doing easier work so that we live longer lives, which is a great concept because stress is the number one leading cause of all these problems as well as diet. But you're going too far with it, with the artificial intelligence, I think. Like technology is great. Don't get me wrong, but they're going way too fucking far with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
It's just gonna cause a lot of trouble and havoc and
yeah, like it's terrifying. It's being a celebrity or being somebody well known used to be like a blessing or used to be like something awesome. Now with like AI where people can fake shit about you and all this other crazy shit, like it's terrifying.
it's happening, bro.
Yeah, and it's easy to ruin somebody's reputation that way.
Yeah. It's a scary world that we live in now, man.
Oh, it is, yeah.
You know,
Like,
really
goddamn.
fucked up.
Like, yeah, we live in like the best time period when it comes to technology, and medicine and all of that, which I think the way we handle medicine, and that's a completely different topic, which we can go down that rabbit hole with mental health. Technology's great, medicine's great. We're in the best era to be in for all of that, but we're also in the worst era because we're going too far with it, which leads me to mental and physical health, which is another thing I wanted to talk about. A lot of the mental health conditions that we all suffer can be related to diets, to medicine. Doctors force chemicals into our bodies instead of doing research into natural medicine.
Yeah.
Which I think is stupid because we're like, oh, we're going to keep loading you with this chemical that has been proven to have multiple side effects. It causes all these illnesses. We'll keep doing that, but we won't touch the plant portion of it because it might not work. Okay.
Yeah. It comes down to money.
Yeah, your modern medicine is killing people and it's not working, but you want to keep doing it until you find out if nature actually works. No, it should be the opposite.
Yeah. So
like,
that's the best outcome, yeah.
Yeah, and like people keep seeing like natural medicine as like, oh, that's snake oil. That won't work. That won't work. How do you know? How do you know
Until
it won't
you
work?
try it, then you might, you can be the judge of that.
People are so quick to be like, oh, well, I'm going to take this pill that has multiple side effects, including making my condition worse because it came from a doctor, instead of trying this that might work and not have the side effects. You're taking a risk either way.
I just do my own research now.
That's like I've seen so many people with cancer get scared by the doctor into doing chemo and radiation, weakening and destroying their immune system, which the chemo and radiation did help cure the illness.
Yeah.
But it ruined the body. It's been proven that there are natural like plants and there's natural herbs and everything else that have been known to kill cancer cells. And it doesn't cause you to destroy your healthy cells. It boosts your healthy cells while destroying the cancer cells. And a lot of those ingredients or those herbs or whatever you want to call it is found in Middle Eastern countries like India and shit like that. And also diet has a lot to do with fighting certain things because a lot of our foods, and I'm not just saying as an American, I'm saying for you guys too, loaded in sweets, vegetable oil, shit like that. Some of the healthiest diets when it comes to being healthy medically is like Mediterranean diet, Japanese diet. Why? Because they eat in moderation. They eat less meat, but more vegetables. They eat more whole grains. They eat more like healthy foods and fresh foods and not deep fried. And when they do cook with oil, which is every meal, they use extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah.
Which is a very interesting topic because I don't know about where you live, but it is the most expensive oil for a reason.
I always use it. Extra virgin
olive oil. I don't use it.
That's all that I've been cooking with. Like I'll eat with my parents and stuff, don't get me wrong. And they don't cook with it. But like when I cook, that's all I cook with.
Really? Like, I don't know, man.
I'll just go back to the health bit as well. Yeah, I mean, I know of a lot of people who've had a lot of success with chemotherapy and radiotherapy with cancer, but it's good if people have many options that they can look at, and many, given all the options and the whole thing, really, rather than just particular options.
And doctors, I know they go to school for a lot of years, but I think at least half of that should be herbal medicine. It should be holistic medicine, because your diet and shit has a lot to do with how your overall health is.
Absolutely, yeah.
And also, I strongly believe that you can reverse any illness by changing your diet and loading yourself with certain herbs that help kill that virus.
Yeah, I mean, I've been reading a lot about this, about diet and health recently, and I think it can. I mean, diet.
Well, I've been
making sure that you get, you've got vitamins, minerals, and
And the thing is
really help to stay healthy.
A lot of the problem with America, and I know other countries, we eat too much meat. We rely too much on meat for vitamins and minerals, and not enough on vegetables. If you look at the healthier countries, they use the meat as the side dish, and the side dish is a bunch of like vegetables and all kinds of shit fried in with the meat. And that's why. Because meat is a protein, yes, but you can find the same protein in black beans and shit like that, lentils, and
you can, yeah.
And like it's wild.
But it's depending how much you have of it as well. Like
yes,
it does,
because you're not going to get as much protein from eating steak, chicken, or whatever it is.
No, and also,
but it's a good substitute from eating meat, though.
Yeah, but the thing is if you eat a lot of vegetables, you're getting this decent amount of protein, enough for your body. Some people take in too much protein.
Yeah.
So that's balance, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's balance of things, yeah.
And also the issue is people eat too much chicken and red meat and not enough fish.
I find if I don't eat, if I started eating fish for the first time in a while, and I feel much better. But then, like, if I'm not eating enough fish, I take omega-3 fish tablets.
Yeah.
So I take like 2 a day.
But the thing that I found looking into different diets and shit, because I want to eat a healthier and live a healthier life, which is hard where I live. I have my days where like I'll eat with my parents, and I don't expect them to eat like I do, so I just respect that, and I'll eat with them occasionally. Yeah. That's like my cheat day. But like what I've found is red meat is a big problem, because people use it to get their iron intake when you can get iron from other sources. Red meat is great, but it's high in bad fats. It's really high in fats that clog your arteries and shit, which is why Americans have a bad problem with heart attacks, strokes, and all that shit.
And obesity as well.
Yeah. And also sweets. Instead of eating a fucking donut with fake strawberries in it, go get Greek yogurt, put some fruit in it and some oatmeal or some whatever, grains or whatever, and eat it that way. And it's just as tasty and it's healthier for you.
Oh, you could do what I normally do as a late night snack.
What?
Yogurt, protein powder, berries, mix it together and eat it.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, that, but all the... well, I was going to say yesterday, but like yesterday was Monday. So like Sunday, my cheat day, I didn't have a cheat meal at work. I waited till I got home. I went to the supermarket on the way home. I got I was craving for apple danishes. And it's been so while since I've had them. But like I bought a packet, it came like with two of them in a packet, and they're like that round. And as soon as I got home, had to shower and stuff, put the kettle on, had like some decaf coffee, and I put 2 of them in the microwave for like 30 seconds. Fucking
nice.
See, that's fine. And the thing is,
and then after that, sorry, dude, but then after that, I had like rice crackers with Nutella and strawberries.
See, that's fine because the reason why people think I'm saying like don't eat sweets and whatever.
It's good to have them every now and then as a treat.
Every now and again,
it's good having a treat.
Your body is meant to flush out toxins. The issue is the moderation. People eat 3 fucking Krispy Kreme donuts, and your body gets too overloaded with those toxins. That's when it becomes a problem.
There's a shit ton of sugar in those, man.
There's a lot of sugar, yeah.
And like, it is hard to eat healthier because where I live, at least, it's hard to find great quality fruits and vegetables without buying the same shit every time.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have very many options in most of these food marts. And if we do, you look at the fucking packaging and it's only good for 4 days. And like, it's like 4 or 5 servings and you're trying to eat the serving amount and you're like, what the hell?
Is there a good selection of organic food?
Oh yeah, we have good options like that. But like, I'll go to the store and it's like the same 5 or 6 leafy vegetables. And I'm like, I don't want to eat that all the time.
Yeah.
But like, we're starting to get better at it. It's just, I have to figure a way to home cook my meals better because I'm not used to it. I'll be honest, I ate unhealthy most of my life. I'm trying to like change that way because I don't want to end up with like tons of health problems and shit. I know it'll probably happen regardless due to genes, but at least I want to feel better about what I eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's all. Like,
so there's plenty of people. Yeah, my diet wasn't good 20 years ago. No, but then I was a student, so
I ate like shit.
Never
like
eat the best stuff then.
Eating healthy is expensive.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Well,
but I looked up on like, so there's like 10 grams of sugar in a Krispy Kreme donut.
Oh gosh.
10 grams of sugar and maybe like 22.45 grams of carbohydrates, and yeah, total fat's like 10 grams. Protein 1.95.
Where I was going with this is because I was going to talk about mental health a little bit. Your overall diet and physical health, and I'm starting to realize this, has a lot to do with your mental health. If you don't take care of what goes into your body, you're going to fucking hate yourself.
And
if you don't get out more, and like, that's something that I used to keep myself, while doing this podcast for the longest time, I wasn't getting out much. I was just working on the podcast, eating like shit and wondering why I'm anxious and I hate myself.
And you feel heaps down about yourself by doing that, man.
Yeah. And like, it's not that I didn't want to, it's that I felt like I needed to work harder on this. And the fact is, I need to also work on myself. I also need to eat healthier. Like, I cut out a lot of things in my diet in the last few days that I'm telling myself I'm not going to eat a whole lot of. I'm going to eat more greens. I'm going to eat meat, but not all the time. Like, I'm not going to eat it at every fucking meal because that's not good. I'm going to try to eat in better portions. I'm going to try to just eat better. And with fish, you have to watch certain fishes eating all the time because certain fishes, now this is natural in the environment. Your body flushes it out, but too much of it will take longer to flush out. But arsenic is found in certain fishes. Arsenic, people freak out because it's a heavy metal chemical, but it's actually part of nature. Your body will flush it out. It's just cancer causing due to pesticides because there's certain types of arsenic, whatever. I'm not going to get into all that. You can do your own research. But like salmon has higher levels of arsenic, but in moderation, it's fine. That's where moderation comes in. A lot of people don't eat in moderation and wonder, I'm eating all these healthy foods. Why ain't I healthy? Because you're eating too much of the same shit.
Yeah.
And like, I'm guilty of that. And like, I'm very self-aware.
I try and stay away from, I used to eat a lot of tuna, but like in a tin, but then that can't be too good for you as well.
It's not, because it also contains high levels of arsenic and it has high levels
and mercury, I believe.
It has high levels of mercury, but your body flushes both out. But if you eat nothing but that, if that's the only fish you eat, your body's not going to have time to flush it all out.
Yeah, like I used to have that, not every day, like maybe like once or twice a week or something like that with rice and soy sauce and all that shit. But then you kind of just stop from.
Yeah,
that.
I used to
I
have
did
it
buy a
about
big
that
can of
often.
it though.
Yeah.
See, the thing is though with rice is good for you too, but it also contains arsenic, which all things do, at least at small levels.
Yeah,
but
I
the
love my
issue.
rice, man.
Oh, I love rice too. The issue
Oh, I do.
a lot of people have though is they overindulge in this shit, which goes back to moderation. I'm not a doctor. I just know what I've read online. So you can do your own independent research. Don't take everything I say with a grain of salt. But yeah, like from what I've discovered, like I was eating rice 3 days in a row last week, and then I looked up part of like the diet I've been trying to follow, and they're like, oh no, eat different foods each day. I'm like, oh, that makes sense because the human body is not meant to be bored with food.
Yeah.
You have to enjoy what you eat, which I think is fucking awesome. I love learning about this kind of thing. But guys, what have you got going on in your life? Because we're going to be talking about mental health. How is your mental health?
Mine's good. Fucking, I just remembered I'm getting tattooed next week, and I'm going to see Static X on the same day.
Ah,
Fuck
right.
yeah,
Brilliant.
that'll help with your mental health.
What are you getting tattooed?
I'm getting Ghostface from Scream. Finally getting it done. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Where?
So, what's that?
Where?
Oh, just right next to my Nutella tattoo.
Ah,
So
okay.
all up here is just gonna be just all random shit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And stuff like
cool.
that. But I just remember that because Mother's Day is this week.
Yeah, Sunday.
And then I was like, fuck, the 20th is creeping up. I'm like, oh shit, I got a tattoo appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning for a few hours and go home and go to fucking Sydney to see Static X. So it's gonna be good.
That's fucking awesome, dude. That'll get your mental health in check.
It's this whole month has gone really, 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 really fucking quick. And I said this to my boss too. Like we're almost mid-year already. Like where has the last 5 months gone?
I don't know.
Yeah,
dude.
I know.
The older you get, the faster time flies. My parents always used to tell me that when I was in school, and I'm like, days are so fucking short. They're so fucking long because of work, because of school. And I'm like, now it's like,
wait till you hit your 30s, dude.
I am in my 30s.
It goes even faster.
Oh, mid-30s.
I'm 31, bro.
37, dude. Even though I look 27.
You both look very good for your ages.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
It's called don't stress.
See, I'm trying.
I hate stress.
So do I.
I hate stress too, and that's why I was upset with myself, because for the last few months, I don't know why, but my brain was like, you have nothing to worry about, so worry about this, and worry about this, and worry about this. So I'm just...
What's that, sorry?
I've just been trying to I've been taking up meditation and stuff and being more mindful, and it's helping. I still have my moments.
Meditation and yoga will help, man.
Yeah, and I need to take up yoga, man. That shit.
I haven't done it in a while, but I should.
See, the thing is it's one thing to know what you need to do and tell others to do it. It's harder to put it into practice and actually do what you need to do.
I used to wake up in the morning, like early in the mornings, and do like 20 minutes of yoga and shit. And I feel great, and getting ready for work. But now it's just like you wake up and you like hit the snooze button and you sleep for like another hour, and then you get up and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta get ready for work in the next hour and a half.
Yeah, I've been trying to wake up earlier. And I've been doing shit around the house, but I need to start taking 20 minutes to at least meditate.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Just go for a walk for an hour, dude. 30 minutes for an hour.
Yeah, and I'm
going to try. That's always good.
This morning, though, I had a lazy morning. I sat around from 7 until now and waited for the podcast.
Sometimes you need a lazy morning or afternoon.
Oh, you need those rest days, though.
Definitely.
Well, my issue is I just didn't sleep good last night. I got
Oh,
I got a little too medicated last night, and I don't know why, but I just didn't sleep very good.
dude, if you go on Spotify, you can like listen to like you can find like relaxation sleep music,
Yeah,
which is really fucking good. I've been doing that too. Or sometimes I just go on like Google Podcast or something like that, and just pick up from a podcast that I was listening and never finished, and I'll just leave it, and then I'll just kind of just fall asleep.
there's
But light music in the background does help.
light music does help. There's also, I forget the name of it. There's this vibrations you can find that actually help. I forget the name, Solfredo, I forget the name of it. But there's some kind of vibrational sounds that you can find on YouTube, and it's like some of the videos are like
Not
8
a
hours
sex
long.
toy, is it?
No,
I'm trying to think.
there's
Joking.
there's actually a connection between our mental health and certain vibrational noises like sounds and music. So if you go on YouTube, you can find like different vibrations or all of them. There's like 9 of them. I forget the name of it. You can leave the comment below, or I'll comment later once I find out what it's called. But each vibration is supposed to help with certain things in your brain, and it's been proven to help. And a friend of mine actually sent me something that has been proven that honeybees, their wings, whatever you call them, wings, whatever, vibrate at a certain consistency that helps people with anxiety and shit. Our brain reacts to vibrations and music. That is why ancient monks would play that music when they meditated. And it's kind of the same thing with this, as you play that music in the background. That's why certain music that we listen to affects us in certain ways.
Yeah. But sometimes like I know you can like there's like rain, like waterfall music as well. That will make you feel heaps calm and go to sleep and all that. But dude, there's just heaps. Spotify, YouTube, everywhere.
That goes back to the vibrations. Our human body is meant to be amongst nature, and none of us, especially not me, gets enough time with nature. Another thing that's been proven to help with mental health, which I want to try to do, is wear socks and shoes less. When you're walking straight on nature and on the grass and stuff, you become kind of one with nature, and your body gets renourished and shit because you are nature. You are part of it. That is why the human body, when we get depressed and anxious, you realize those are moments when you're not outside more as much as you should be. You're inside due to it raining or whatever. You need that, at least that sound, to replicate nature to feel better. That's why that works that way, at least what I have heard.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Or you can just put on like the Ghost playlist, and you can have like Tobias Ford singing to your ear, and
that only works for you.
Yeah, it's okay, hey, dude. Like I got like 3 people at work into Ghost.
That and your Michael Bolton playlist.
Oh, dude, Michael Bolton's got some new music, eh?
Bro,
no, I'm not joking. He's released like 2 new songs or something.
Bro, Michael Bolton should sing for Ghost.
Oh, dude, I could a duet.
So
Speaking of Ghost, Tobias Forge won his first Grammy in Sweden.
Oh,
where he's from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm actually proud of him for that, because I joke about them all the time, but they are a pretty good rock band. They actually remind me of like older rock bands in a way.
I like him.
Yeah.
At first, I didn't like him for some reason. I don't know. It was just the first album just wasn't for me.
Mm-hmm.
Type of thing. Like I'll listen to it. I'm like, what? This sounds shit. But then after hearing like Rats and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, this shit's different, and it's really like it's totally different. And then listen to like Square Hammer and all this other stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a fan now. So there you go.
Yeah.
So I have a question, Gorak. we have 2 more Rob Zombie movies to review.
Halloween 2.
Halloween 2 and The Haunted World of El Super Beasto.
Oh, so we are doing that one?
We are. It's a Rob Zombie film.
Oh, okay.
Which one did you want to do next? We're not doing it. Halloween 2?
Yeah.
We can do that one next week so that we have time to prepare for it since we never really announced last week.
Oh, yeah. But we're doing Evil Dead Rise this week, aren't we?
Yeah, we're doing Evil Dead Rise this week. We will do Halloween 2 and then The Haunted World of Super El Beasto. And then we're going to be ranking all of Rob Zombie's movies from worst to best.
Which is hard.
It is hard, but I'm going to figure a way to do it. Also, Gorak, we are going to be live again next Monday. We're going to stick with the live format for now. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can actually find the button to one of the sides of Noami, depending on how you're looking at the computer. It's right.
Oh, yeah.
It's right, but it's Naomi's left. But it's down at the little bottom there. You can click that. You can hit that little subscribe button.
So it's here.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
It's there. You got it.
No, wait. See the top right-hand corner where me is? That's the subscribe button.
It's actually on the bottom, but it's in the same.
No, right here. See that guy with his shirt off? If you click into that page,
no, that doesn't work.
It goes into my OnlyFriends.
That goes somewhere else.
It might go somewhere else, but it don't go there. If you go to the bottom right, that's where you subscribe to the Pink Sock and all the Pink Sock happenings.
And if you click on the rock, it will get you to some special access. No,
people are going to click on that and keep pausing the goddamn.
They'll be clicking on it and waiting for something to happen now.
Yeah, give me your money. No, I'm joking.
But it's not. So, guys, what have you guys got going on in your little worlds before we wrap this up?
Playing guitar more.
Yeah, I need to play some guitar again. I was doing well with playing every day, but this last few days I haven't done any.
Are you still taking lessons with Robby?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
Oh, nice. He's been posting up some cool shit lately, too.
He has, yes. Yeah, I've been watching all these things, yeah.
For someone that writes pop punk music or whatever, that dude can shred.
Yeah, he can play some metal.
Yeah, I know.
I've learned lots of tips from him.
Well, if you want to hear some Robby Miller playing metal, we don't really do it that often, but our intro song that we occasionally play was done by Robby Miller.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
But he's just talented, man. Like, very talented dude.
Like, I love it. Like,
I haven't heard much of the Rat lately. He's been pretty quiet.
I haven't heard much of him. And also, I want to give a shout out before we go to some of these podcasts. Now, these people, I don't know if they're still doing stuff or not because I haven't been able to look into all of them. So correct me if these people aren't doing anything anymore. We've got In the Trenches with Ryan Roxie. We have Reignite with Cathy Grant. Death Comes Lifting Podcast. MGC Podcast. The VoiceIt Show. Calabrese Mystic Cult of Horrors. Dabs with Dads, which I'm going to be on tonight, by the way, at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Askadan, also known as Just the Facts. Royce In The House, and Rachel's Ghost. I'm not sure if all of them are still doing stuff. I know most of them are.
Kath had a Reignite episode recently.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she sent me about it. I knew she was still doing stuff. I forget who she had on though. I need to go check it out.
But she's still doing the whole once a month thing anyway.
Yeah, once every couple of months, yeah.
I mean, it's just for fun. That's what we're doing here. I mean, eventually we might do the same thing, at least with live episodes.
But MGC is still doing it. Was the last? I think the last podcast episode was Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Oh,
okay.
I think, which I want to see because I heard they dropped the F-bomb in that movie.
Really?
Yeah. And I saw something on TikTok and they were interviewing James Gunn, the director, and he was saying that wasn't in the script or something. But I think Chris Pratt or whoever had like a microphone, like headphone piece or something, and then I think James Gunn said something, and then I think Chris Pratt said "fuck," so they kept it in there,
Oh,
so you
shit.
hear it in the movie.
Oh,
And then he
That's-
reckons that Disney is probably going to drop it.
Did you know?
Disney movie that says "fuck" in it.
yeah.
Did you notice that in Avengers, I think Endgame, Samuel Jackson almost said "motherfucker"?
Yes, yeah.
Whenever
Was it Endgame or was it somewhere else?
it was Endgame, I think, because it was
Oh,
when
was it
Thanos.
Endgame?
It was when
Okay.
Thanos clicked his fingers and half the population died, and Samuel Jackson's character was slowly disintegrating, and he was like "mother," and
Yeah, that's like one of his like favorite lines in all of his fucking movies. Eh?
well, that's
Especially
like
Die Hard.
that's like when he was in Star Wars, he had the lightsaber and it said BMF on it, bad motherfucker. Yeah,
Really?
I
yeah.
look back to some of the kids' films from the 80s and the swearing in that.
Oh,
in
funny
those.
thing. Talking about that, I
Yeah.
have a VHS tape of a Bugs Bunny cartoon from like the 80s or 90s.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where he's in an airplane and he goes out of the airplane. He's floating in midair. He looks down, turns into a donkey, and it says "jackass," and he falls.
Yeah. I can believe
Yeah.
it.
Funny though, like those old cartoons, they'll have shit like that pop up
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can actually say and not get cancelled. And
Yeah.
They got away with it.
well,
because
not I wouldn't say cancelled, but like dropped or whatever. Or just,
they didn't get canceled because they didn't come out and say it.
Mm. But remember Lightyear? How I was telling you,
Yeah.
was it the last 20 minutes of the movie when you hear Chris Evans saying, "Oh shit,"
Yeah.
like you had to listen to it very, very like closely.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it is in children's movies, and there's a lot of like innuendos and jokes in children's movies and cartoons.
Loads of
SpongeBob.
innuendos, yeah.
SpongeBob is big
Oh,
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they were originally supposed to be an adult cartoon. Well, not adult, but for like high schoolers and college kids. But they changed it to children, but there's still those adult jokes. Like there's an episode where they're invisible, and whenever you can see them, they're naked and they cover up each other's junk instead of their own. Like little,
Yeah.
little subtle shit like that.
Yeah.
There was a program for preschoolers that my kids used to watch when they were really little. It was on CBeebies in the UK, and it's called In the Night Garden, and that had a lot of innuendos on it. If you listen
Yeah.
to it, the dialogue without the pictures, you'd just be laughing. There was one episode that was called Iggle Piggle's Tiddle. The tiddle was a water spout coming out of the floor. And then there was another character called Macapaca, and he said, Iggle Piggle showed his tiddle to Macapaca. He was showing his friend a water spout that was coming out of the ground. But yeah, if you didn't have the picture and you were just listening to the words, I was dying laughing watching that.
That
I
is
was playing out in the loudspeaker at work.
Yeah.
That's kind of like those Dick and Jane books.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of them, like children's books that are adult oriented.
Yeah, some of my
plenty out
kids'
there,
reading
man.
books when they were at when they start at school at first, there was some little like Easter eggs hidden in those.
Yeah. I've actually found there's a children's book that is narrated by Samuel L. Jackson. It is called Go the Fuck to Sleep. And it is hilarious. It is hilarious. If you get a chance, listen to it.
Yeah,
It's like that dude that's on TikTok and Instagram. He's like, "Go to the fucking gym. Go to the fucking gym." You know, what are you doing scrolling on your phone? Go to fucking sleep. I remember you did a duet thing on TikTok,
Yeah.
and you're like, what was it? I can't
Who's
remember.
Jim?
But... yeah, some dude that works out. No.
Calm down, bro. Who the fuck's Jim? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah. Speaking about duets, you remember the screenshots that I sent you?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that was fucking what a dumb bitch.
Fucking hilarious. But
So
anyway, guys,
you really want to know what happened?
what happened?
Okay, so it all started off like this. So I was just scrolling through TikTok. And you know when you
Yeah.
go through TikTok and it has
Story
things
time.
that you're like sort of have the likes for other pages.
Uh-huh.
Her thing came up and then it was like how do you rate me out of 10? And I said I put 6. And 2 minutes later, she starts shitting on me. She's like, "Oh, can't believe," and she goes, "Oh, your guitar games are 4." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I didn't say what the fuck. I was like, "Oh." My response to that was like a sarcastic response. I'm like, "Oh, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. You took the time." And then she commented on one of my other fucking videos um, saying, "Oh, can't you believe this dude rated me a fucking 6? Ha ha ha." And then I'm like, I said to myself, I'm like, do you realize there's other people probably like, and my followers are probably reading this thinking like, who the hell is this dumb woman? You know what I mean? And then 2 minutes later, her husband gets in. he starts slagging me off on fucking my guitar playing, saying, "Oh, look at you slaying at the guitar. Keep sleeping on TikTok, buddy." And I'm like, and I respond with another sarcastic comment saying, "Oh, dude, cheers for thanks for taking the time to actually watch my videos. It means a lot." And dropping a comment, but hopefully it inspires you to pick up a guitar and stop being a dickhead.
Bro, like that
Sounds
woman
like
had-
he was a bit jealous of you.
No, it's just fucking wankers influences. Like,
it sounds to me like she has a very bad self-confidence issue.
Yeah.
And the one person that doesn't rank her whatever the fuck, she's upset about. Don't ask for opinions if you can't handle them.
exactly. And then me and the husband went back and forward, and she goes, "Oh, you know, oh, poor you, like you're playing guitar on TikTok for nobody. Keep going, buddy." And I'm like, dude, if you wanna keep talking shit, dude, like us Australians ain't fuck around, dude. Like if
Yeah.
you're gonna keep talking shit, like I'm gonna put you up in the wall of memes. Fuck off.
Well, we need to
But
make
it does
that a
sound
meme.
like he's jealous though, because
Oh, he's got
probably
nothing else better
wishes
to
that
do
he
apart
could.
from being a
Yeah.
fucking swinger.
Yeah, and probably wishes it really.
And he calls
he
himself a
could
proud dad.
come and play guitar on TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
Yeah.
and then I went back to the then I went back to the other video when that fucking blonde bimbo was saying that your guitar games are 4, and I'm like, whoa, oh no, that I ranked her a 6. I'm like, oh, sorry for being honest. Welcome to the real world, honey, and stuff like that. and then after that, her husband blocked me. Said I was going to put him up on a wall of memes.
Like I don't fucking know, dude. Like that is wild.
Dude, like we don't fuck around. And
No.
and then went back to the wife saying that like it's about time you should grow up and act your fucking age, all right? So get over yourself and tell your husband. I said have a good, and then I said something like have a good weekend. Give your husband a kiss with me because I know he's crying because I roasted him on social media.
Dude, you are fucking amazing.
And then I did the video of me replying to that comment saying that this made me laugh, but if you're saying my guitar games are 4, why are people liking, sharing, and commenting my videos for a person that's never picked up a fucking instrument in her fucking life? Grow the fuck up.
Bro, you are a straight fucking savage.
Yeah, dude. And
I say I can't be bothered to argue with anybody.
Then she deleted everything.
If somebody makes a critical comment to me, it just ends there. I just get blocked.
She's got no talent.
I can't be bothered.
Probably the only talent she has is OnlyFans, but like, whatever.
I mean, that's still a job, though. That's a different conversation.
Yeah, I know, but like, fuck, I don't care about your swinger life. Like, I don't care if your husband's banging you and your best friend. Like, shut the fuck up.
I do, because I want to be your best friend. I'm just kidding.
And that, but yeah. Then she deleted her comments and shit and blocked me. And then it's so funny. She has another account, and you know when you go on live, you flick through and it's just random live shit. She popped up on her other account, and you know what I said?
What?
I'm like, "Hey guys, I just came here to say hello and make sure you check out my guitar videos," and left.
Bro, you're an ultimate troll.
And then I said before I scroll past, I'm like, oh hey, tell your husband I said hello. See ya.
Bro, you're a troll. Funny. I love it.
Yeah, hey, I was on there watching a stream a few hours ago, and I'm like, hey everybody, she saw it, then she kind of stuttered, and I'm like, hey guys, make sure to check out my videos on YouTube, Instagram, and shit. She just ignored it.
The funny thing is, out of all this, you might have even got more followers, even.
Oh, fucking, I don't know, man.
Like
people.
Oh.
And then.
Where do people find the time?
I don't know, but then like, I like reading people's comments on like when they find an attractive women and shit, because it's so funny though, because it's like there's like men that's like maybe older than us that acting like 15-year-old versions or some shit. I remember there was one chick, she was like twerking and all the guys are like hovering over it or whatever it is, and then this guy I embarrassed him on TikTok. It's like this guy's like, oh man, I was so to eat that from behind, and then I replied and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with this dude? So I commented back and I'm like, dude, you gotta make sure that shit's clean. You might get some yucky poo poo in there. and then the person that posted up thing, she goes, oh, what are you, 5? Like blah 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 blah. I'm like, and then I said something to her. I'm like, and I hit back at her. I'm like, well, honey, it's got a sense of humor. You should look it up. And she goes, oh, and then I do have a dark sense of humor as well. She goes, oh, dark sense of humor, cough cough. I'm like, bitch, don't choke.
Bro, you and
then she went silent.
It's been a nice quiet week for you, Gorak, on TikTok, hasn't it?
Oh man, I started to hate it. Now I like it.
So, Gorak,
I'm just reposting like old guitar stuff up on there that like it's been up on Instagram.
Yeah, one of your videos popped up on my notification the other day on YouTube that you'd posted a video.
Oh yeah. They're like I find posting like just short clips on YouTube.
Yeah.
You get more. You seem to get more more viewers, and people liking your stuff than posting up the full thing, because I'm thinking these days now that people are just watching 30-second clips now, like on YouTube. It's the same thing with Instagram and all that stuff. It's hard to get a following on a YouTube channel these days now, unless if you're doing something huge.
And plus the attention span of some people, they're just scrolling.
Yeah, that's what TikTok's good for people who just want a couple of minutes, and
I'm trying to come up.
I've got a good idea for you, dude. For this podcast, we should start just doing. We should do short clips and just posting them up, dude, because that's just another good way of getting it out there. That's how I see it. But,
I just don't have the technology to do that. You're the one that does, and you keep doing them. So if you want to keep doing it, keep doing it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to come up with more comedy and fun TikTok videos for my channel, and it's just I have writer's block anymore when it comes to that kind of shit.
It's hard unless if you have your boobs out, but
I can.
Me too, but it needs to shave.
I mean, I really can.
I know it's almost cold here, but no, thank you.
You actually had colder weather for the first time in Australia than I did in Ohio, and I was proud of you.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like 6 degrees the other day.
What was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. So I posted up a ghost video called "The Darkness at the Heart of My Love." Got 322 views.
Damn, dude. You're slaying the fucking game.
But if I share this, will they block it even though it's my video?
Yeah, you can't do any copyrighted material.
Really? Even if it's mine?
Yep, you can't.
That is gay as shit. But I got like 11 likes, which is good. I'm happy with that. Like, as long as people, take the time to check it out and leave comments, that's all that matters, dude. Like, I don't care for the views or anything like that. I just do it because I love it. And I've started doing like TikTok live jamming thing as well. Just jam to some songs. I did it one time, and I think I was jamming to some Bisa Blanco song or something. And this kid, right, from the States, it was fucking hilarious. It was funny. He started watching us. Dude, you sound good. But I'm just letting you know, I'm a drummer, but I do appreciate you. And I should go to sleep because it's late, but keep doing what you do.
That's nice.
It's so awesome when you hear things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is coming from a drummer, dude. It's the opposite.
Compliment from a drummer.
Yeah, you got a compliment from a drummer. That's like getting a compliment from a fucking trumpet player.
Yeah.
Yeah, you play good bass, bro.
You play real good bass. I'm a trumpeter, but
yeah, but I'm probably got to start posting up some more shorts on my YouTube channel. Again, it's just time for me now, man. It's fucking my whole day goes quick.
Well, yeah, especially when you don't get much sleep due to a specific podcast. I don't know which one.
I wonder which one that could be.
But guys, that was Pink Sock Podcast. We're going to get off of here. Thank you all for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, that comment button. Check out Gorak on TikTok. Check me out on TikTok. You can find us everywhere. We got links in the description below. And as always, live long, rock hard.
Stay hard. Be nice.